Oh, hi, all the cuties. It's been quite the little day today. Currently what I'm doing is I'm cutting vegetables for my cute little, dinner evening with three of my little girlfriends. We're gonna have a fun-filled evening with lovely, music and food and fellowship and just without alcohol and wild drugs and boys and all sorts of stuff. Not saying that. Here's my thing. I want to talk about something that is a big deal to me while I cut these vegetables, and kind of create a cooking show as well while I just speak my mind and get into my meditative state where it just flows to me. Okay? I'm gonna go in. Love you. Okay. We're gonna cut some radishes. Okay, so quality time is what I want to talk about. Quality time is the love language that I would consider to be my love language. Probably, I would say, because the majority of the times of my life that I was not feeling good until I deliberately chose, you know, what I was doing and all this freaking stuff like that. Like, first of all, to me, my alone time, for one, like, for me to go spend time with people or to go do something, whatever, like, literally, you have to, like, it has to sound better to me at the time, and I really try not to make too many plans beforehand, because sometimes I don't want to commit myself to something until I know how I am feeling that day and what I want to do. Now, there's plenty of things that give me an absolute heck yes, heavens yes, hell yes, fuck yes. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other things that are like medium yes, not so much. Maybe let's wait till that day. What are we doing? Who's gonna be there? How much does it cost? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So I kind of just like, that's like the beauty and the power of now and staying in like the present moment and being tapped in and tuned in to who you are and what you want to do, and honestly saying no thank you, or fuck no, or absolutely not, or are you fucking kidding me, or I can't even believe you're asking me to do that right now, or simply, lots of times what I'll try to do if something is like a no, if somebody wants me to do something, you know, like, I also kind of get annoyed because for me, like, I don't really need a whole lot of help from anybody, but in the times that I have needed help, it's been extremely wonderful. But at the same time, I also don't want to, like, cut myself off from, you know, possibilities or, like, friendships or whatever. But, like, here's the thing. Like, if you are vibrationally in tune with you and you don't have, like, a wobble or an uncertainty of any kind, if you're, like, sure of yourself, and if you're awesome and all this and all this and all this, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, easy to know what is for you and what is not for you and what is going to be quality, you know. And I'm all about quality time, quality relationships, quality food, quality drink, quality clients, quality work, quality music, quality everything. I'm a quality over quantity person. This is another really, really funny thing. They say, you know, you can have 100 pennies, but would you rather have 4 quarters or like $1? Sometimes I would rather have one whole dollar than 4 quarters of, or 100 pennies of wishy-washy, nonsensical, ridiculous, not fucking worth it, why am I, you know? No, because here's the thing. Like, if I'm not having fun, and if I'm not enjoying myself, and if I simply just am like, dude, this is like not what I want, like, I just will not freaking do it. You know what I mean? I have left things in the middle of it because I'm just like, or if I know it's something where I feel like I kind of have to make an appearance or whatever, like, I will go do it, and I will go do it with a wholehearted happiness to it. But at the same time, here's the thing. I always like to have my own car. I always like to, you know, and this is what I do, like, with my work during the day, too. Like, I would rather, like, get it out of the way first thing in the morning. Or when I'm doing, like, a task or something that I don't necessarily want to do. Or if I know something's going to be a bigger job. I like to just do it first and get it out of the way. If that's what I'm off to do. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. That way I can get the F out of wherever I need to get to before I am like no longer having fun. Okay, so here's another thing. Now that I have outgrown pretty much a lot of things, such as drinking, smoking cigarettes, I will admit that when I am feeling like at my worst, my downfall of the universe is cigarettes. I can only describe that to you because in a way where it's almost like, because it's like literally like breathing oxygen is like the most important thing. Smoking cigarettes for me, it's like the most stupidest fucking thing that I can do. So stupid, in fact. You know, but here's the thing too. Every now and then, I'm not hard on myself. I definitely don't go buy packs of cigarettes anymore. But like, sometimes too, when I'm in an environment where it's a little bit on the stressful side and there's a cigarette available or whatever, guess what? I'm going to fucking smoke it, and then I'm going to let it go, and I'm not going to care. And then hopefully, I hope that one of these days, soon, I will outgrow that. But there's a few things that have been going on in my existence that simply, I just feel like I want them to be resolved, but I'm not quite sure that they're resolved yet. Yet I know that I can only control myself and take care of my side of the street. And I know that I cannot force anyone to do anything that they're not willing or want to do. And it's extremely, like, fucking stupid to be chasing after something or expecting someone to act in a different way when all that they've ever proven to you is that they are this way. So when someone is showing you that they are a certain way, however they want to be. Woo fucking who. You do you. Okay? You do you. Like, and if you come and complain to me later about it, like, I'm not going to have any sympathy for you, because here's the deal. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you, like, the answer. I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Usually I'm going to tell you to stop doing something, start doing something, or ask yourself, what do you really want? What do you not want? I don't think it's fucking hard. Because here's the thing. Like, if you're continuously, here's the straight up fucking definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. And to me, I do not have any fucking time for that anymore. Because as tuned in to me that I am, like, I can spot things from a mile away just by asking a few simple questions and seeing what people's responses are. And you know what? I'm still going to be nice. I'm still going to be cordial. But your answers directly determine how close I am going to let you get to me. And there are several people in my life right now that, sure, I'll be nice to you, to your face, but that is all you get. You don't get me talking about my life. You don't get me sharing anything. You know what I mean? Like, until you can prove to me that you are different and that your words match your actions and that you've actually, like, changed, because everybody does have the capacity to change at any moment. And I really don't ever, excuse me, I'm kind of spitting. The heat will fix that. I don't ever want to put it past anyone to change. But, like, usually, energetically, I can pick up on that freaking shit right away. Like, if I'm not getting good vibes and good energy, you know what I mean? Like, here's the other thing, too. Some people, no matter how many years has gone by, there's fucking nothing different at all. Nothing is different. In fact, it's stupider. In my opinion. For them, it might be great, hunky-dory, wonderful, great. But, like, how fucking fake are you being? You know what I mean? How do you really feel? You know what I mean? And for me, too, it's like, I know who I am and what I'm doing. And, you know, I'm very clear on my wants and my not wants for every relationship in my life. You know, whether that be a person, place, thing, you know, everything. You know what I mean? And, like, the more that I go within and find out who I am, and the deeper my love for myself grows, you know, the threshold of the amount of motherfucking bullshit that you're, like, willing to either put up with or not put up with becomes very, very clear. And then you start drawing these, like, lines around yourself and saying, okay, this is me, that is you, this is as close as you can get to me. And then, like, some people are very persistent and fucking tricky. And that is when I just completely have to remove myself from the situation, and where it's like it doesn't even deserve an explanation or a response from me. Okay? And then, like, sometimes it's like people wonder, you know, like, she talks an awful lot. Well, here's the thing. I want you to know me. I want to let people in. Like, I know myself, like, super freaking good. I think I'm incredible. I think I'm amazing. I think I have so much love to give people, so much wonderful advice. So, like, my life, like, I don't know. I do know. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, you need to know what you are willing to compromise on and what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. And it is your job, and you owe it to yourself, because ultimately you don't really owe anybody anything, and you owe yourself everything, unless you've gotten yourself into some contract or agreement or whatever with someone where this is your side of the street and you are fucking it up. You know what I mean? That's not fucking right either. You know what I mean? That is super not right. That is super not cool. I don't know. I found myself in those situations where I have to literally step back and be like, oh my God, I did not see that at the time. I better fucking check myself before I wreck myself, before I am literally doing the exact thing that I don't want done to me to someone else. Okay? But at the same time, let that fucking shit go. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to it. Don't keep bringing shit up. You know what I mean? I do have a couple things in my existence right now where it's I'm still waiting for that to get resolved. And here's the thing. It's not going to affect my life on the everyday. But it is going to affect my relationship with you until I don't even know. I don't even know. And that's when I'm just you only get to be as close to me, and maybe your idea of love is not my idea of love. And maybe your idea of happiness and what makes sense to you is not me, or has anything to fucking do with me. Okay? Period. So for me, it's I want you to ask yourself, is this friendship that I have with this person, or with this thing, or with this place, a healthy, balanced, positive relationship that's going to help me grow and thrive and become better? You know what I mean? Is it an equal give and take relationship, or is it one-sided, or is it completely out of whack or out of balance? For me, I literally, here's my thing. I have a very low tolerance. This is kind of funny. I have a very low tolerance for drunk people nowadays. And to me, it's I can't fucking take any drunk person fucking seriously. I can't really take anything that they say or do while they're drunk and under the influence of alcohol seriously. And for me, I would just prefer if drunk people would not converse with me, because I am so vibrationally not on board with that shit anymore, or on drugs or anything,